Alright, so if I look tired, it's because I just came back from the screening and, well, I went to go eat afterwards. I have to go all the way to San Francisco. So anyway, let's get things started with Stillwater. Alright, so Stillwater is a new film starring Matt Damon and Abigail Breslin. Matt Damon is this roughneck from Oklahoma who's visiting his daughter in France from time to time because she is in jail for being accused for a murder that apparently she didn't commit. Now, I know that in my trailer review, if you saw it, I mentioned that the trailer made it look like if this movie was gonna be like a mix of Jason Bourne with Taken. But no, I was way off. This movie was not like that at all. There's no choreographed action scenes when Matt Damon, is kicking butt like he usually does. To me personally, this movie is split up into two parts. It starts off with Matt Damon's character just wanting to solve this case on his own because nobody wants to help him. He has no lawyer. The judges don't want to reopen the case because there's not enough evidence. And then he's obviously this country American dude in France who doesn't speak French, so he has those language barriers. He doesn't know anybody, so he tries to do that on his own, and that to me was about the first half of the movie. But then when he meets this French lady who they met like in the hotel that he was in, and she decides to help him out by helping him translate, and she has a daughter, which by the way was great. I don't know who this little girl is, but I was enjoying the movie every time this little girl was on screen along with Matt Damon. She just brought more life. She just made this movie just much more lively than what it should be. And that's when the movie starts splitting into this second half, which had a different tone because he starts developing some sort of relationship. He starts getting really close to the little girl and to the mom. And that's when the movie starts going to a different direction. And then honestly, I completely forgot about this whole investigation. I completely forgot about his actual daughter's case. You don't even care at some point. But that's also because the movie just completely forgot all about it. It doesn't even mention, they don't even show what's going on, if the case is progressing, how's it doing. The movie really just starts to kind of shift gears. It starts to be something else than what it started out to be. I actually didn't have that much problem with it because I actually enjoyed it more when it didn't have to deal with this investigation, with the court case. I was actually enjoying it more when I was seeing Matt Damon's character with the little girl, how they would bond, even though she doesn't speak English, he doesn't speak French, but it's really funny. His character starts being unintentionally funny. The chemistry that those two had, and well, three altogether with the mom, it was making it much more enjoyable. But the fact that the movie drifted away just made it more obvious for something very predictable to happen towards the end, towards that last act, which then in turn made the movie shift yet again to back from where we started from. So it was kind of a little bit of a back and forth type of thing. I honestly think that if we didn't have this premise of his daughter being in jail, he could have just been some sort of ex-con or some sort of fugitive that fled to France and therefore just fell in love with this lady and grew quite fond of her and her daughter. I would have been just fine with that. I didn't really need this whole situation with his daughter being in jail to even happen. For some reason, this movie reminded me of Tokyo Drift, of Lucas Black's character of Sean, because he's this country American dude who ends up in Tokyo, and he's someone who falls in love and he has these funny one-liners. It was kind of like that, minus the street racing, but it was much more intimate. It was a little bit more deeper, more enjoyable, definitely. So in the end, I will say that Stillwater is enjoyable. It was a decent time, decent enough to have a movie and pizza night. So Stillwater, if you've seen it, go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you like this video, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.